Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. I search around the room like, where you? Friend don't step to me, I'm like, who you? And you can say what you wanna say.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining us for episode 12 of Making Sense of Nothing.
Y'all, we still here. That's 2 out of 10, y'all. We didn't think we was gonna make it that
I was just
far.
gonna say, we didn't think we was gonna do it, but nigga, we made it, man.
For real,
we made
YouTube ain't kick us off yet.
They probably be watching though, like waiting on them niggas to slip up one at a time. But I'm your girl Q, aka Q-licious.
And this be your boy Miller, aka Miller the One.
And thanks again for joining us. On today's episode, we're going to talk about religion. We're going to talk just a little light religion. We ain't going to get too heavy with it.
We ain't talking light religion, y'all. Cause when we get to that Crosland religion, we're going deep. Alright? We going deep into this.
This is why I call on his name, because when you get to talking about Croslandmanity, I can't deal.
Hey.
He got to take the wheel on it.
I mean, he's still taking the wheel. You can be a Crosland, he'll take that wheel.
Well, he'll take the wheel and throw it away, because Croslandmanity ain't real, sir.
Look,
not gonna do it. All right.
Before we go too far on this and her up here like discrediting, can you say it right? Discrediting my religion. This is America. Freedom of religion, y'all.
Touche.
So stop bullying me and my religion. Yeah, I'm pulling the bully card on you. Stop y'all tell
everybody
me. Stop bullying me.
So I guess you're entitled. And we're also going to discuss what's a hoe. What makes a hoe? I think this is going to be. I'm more excited to talk about the hoe thing than religion. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause I know there's some hoes near and dear to my heart, and then there's some people. It's like so. I just feel like I'm gonna reach out to them in this episode and let them know. Cause if they don't know, I'm gonna let them know, like, boo, you a hoe. Like, just in case they don't know. You feel me?
So, what episode it was? Episode 9? Wasn't I singing the whole song? Or should have?
I don't know. I mean, you sing a lot. I tune it out. Like, I don't.
The
I tune it out.
What is
all right, and then.
Ludacris.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think you did.
I don't know. See, I had to go back. No, y'all have to go back.
No. To hear you sing? Why would you say that?
It's not singing, it's rapping, so I can do that.
Well, that's equally awful. When
I was singing in the last episode, and then I rapped in the one for that.
All right. Okay. And also, we got 2 special guests today.
Oh yeah, we do got an extra seat over here, y'all. So
chair.
y'all know when that seat comes, y'all know somebody else gonna be there.
Yeah.
Or your boy just needs something to relax on, like this. Might want to switch seats.
I was gonna say I should have switched so because when you start talking about that Crosland nonsense, I'm sure enough need to lean. But they're gonna join us for both topics. Yeah.
When you're not strong.
You don't want to talk about this. Look, guys, he didn't even talk about this. This makes you so excited.
Oh, we getting to them. You already know they're gonna be in every episode.
It's fine.
This is gonna end and just kill my whole song.
Because it's awful. I can't be your best friend and lie to you and tell you that you sound good. Just do it in the presence of your own company. That's it. Don't subject other people to it.
Company. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I guess. But since she brought it up, before we can get too far into the episode, gonna go ahead. Y'all know who sponsor us. Go ahead and open this up. Clear bottle of water. If y'all don't know, this is our sponsor. You know they be here with us every episode since they've been around. Y'all already know. Clear bottle of water, baby. It's so good. You gotta look at it after you take a sip. Just letting you know, y'all see, Q don't never join in on this.
Because they don't sponsor us.
She'll never join in on the sponsor.
You can tell me no facts about the Clear Bottle Water Company.
I give you all the Clear Bottle Water.
You tell me nonsense.
So, hold on, all right, so I was hollering at them earlier this week, right? And they told me, I told them, look, people want to know what's the ingredients in this, right?
Nobody's ever asked that.
So, y'all, this is the ingredients to the Clear Bottle of Water, right? They get a bottle, they get water, they put it in the bottle. Clear bottle of water. So that's the ingredients. Anybody looking for the facts of this, there's no calories, no cholesterol, no added sugar, no added syrup, no added preservatives, none of that. Just crisp, clean, delicious water. It's so good, it's like an orgasm in your mouth. Alright, we done with the
Our guests are gonna leave. They're gonna leave before it's even time, because
first of all, who don't want an orgasm in their mouth?
Well, alright, so
I ain't say for someone to orgasm in their mouth,
I know,
but to have an orgasm in your mouth.
I heard what you said.
Who wouldn't want that? That's how good this water is. Y'all, my bad, y'all. I forgot to let y'all know. Anytime you thirsty, it's hot because it's been hot lately. I mean, it been raining, but it been hot lately.
More disrespectfully hot than anything.
Yeah, than anything, right?
Yeah.
And you need to quench your thirst.
Mm-hmm.
And we ain't talking to the hoes. We're going to get on that later. Y'all quench y'all thirst later. We talking about, refresh, replenish, rehydrate. We ain't talking about that place, that aid place, but this do the same thing.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Clear bottle of water, baby. So good. Y'all know the rest. All right. Done.
Thank you.
Oh, they'll be back next episode.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, how was your week?
Oh, it went well. The week went by like super fast, and then Friday came and it went by super fast, and then right before the end, it just like slowed down.
Yeah. The week did go by fast though.
Yeah, it went by
it really did.
Super
Like
duper fast, y'all. It's like the week just shot. It just gone.
Yeah, it did. I was like, I don't know. Like it just Friday came the same. The week was good. Everything. It's like it just wouldn't end as smoothly as the whole week went. It just had to be like y'all thought this weekday was gonna end without a headache.
Yeah.
All right. So religion. I don't know if you should have much to say about. Do I have religion? I don't think I would. Like I believe in like God and all that. I was raised Pentecostal, but I don't know. I think I just do so. I don't know what I am. I would have to like look and see like what is most okay for me to be, because I've done a lot of shit and I'm okay with some things that other people do, even if it don't necessarily, if it's nothing I do or affect me. I might look at where somebody else would frown. I'd be like, do you boo? And like, So I don't know. I'd have to look and see what works best.
I think it should be Muslim.
Well, I won't ever be something that's not real.
In the Muslim religion,
Don't
it's
do
like
it. Nope.
Like it's a lot of things.
I would rather be like Buddhist or something.
And if you want, I mean,
Yeah.
you want to sit there and with your legs crossed and like
It's more to it than that.
prayer.
I don't think you got to do all that to me, right? I don't know.
I know Buddha does that.
I'd be like Baptist. I feel like that's like real like.
I don't know, y'all. I don't want to bash Baptist because that's just a branch of Christianity. But y'all, I can't be in a church that has a Bible that says like homosexuality is a bad thing, but then the choir director is gay.
Yeah, but
It's like and openly gay. He be over there. Yeah, and the Lord said, yeah. over there, get a little higher. Like,
wait, that show impersonation of gay choir director.
Always dancing and balling and stuff. Like, and then that's the only time that's the only time the pastor ever have him in the front of the church when the choir come out. Then after that, they send him back to the back. Like, go on back in the back. Now, we don't need too many people singing this.
Thanks for them couple songs. Not going on.
The Lord don't want you in heaven, but He wants you to get this choir right. So, like, I don't know. It's just that I just can't. So Baptist, even though when we was younger, everybody in our family is Baptist. Mm-hmm. So it's that. But and then when I was with my grandparents, like I told you before, like they apostolic, right? My grandma now is Pentecostal now, which is so weird because of how the apostolic is. Both of them, y'all. So it's another branch of Christianity, but in the Pentecostal church, a female can be the head of the church. Mm-hmm. In the apostolic church, a female cannot be the head of the church. So it was weird that my grandma went from one to the other and everything. But it's the same Bible, same God, same Jesus. So it really like if you're the head or not. But you can go in the Bible and see where it says that a female is not supposed to be the head of the church.
Right.
Like it literally says that. So for the Pentecostals to go and let that happen, it's like, hey, you picking and choosing what you want to take out the Bible. What else you picking and choosing from?
Okay.
You understand? So and then with the apostolic churches, it's like, yeah, you said they can't be the head of it, but y'all still interact with the churches that does that and everything. So I'm lost. And then it's like some of them don't preach about Genesis. They don't preach. They're not Genesis. Revelations. Some of them don't touch Revelations.
Really?
Yes, a lot of churches don't touch Revelations. They say because it's a scare tactic, and they don't want to make people think that they're scaring them to believe in Jesus, to believe in the Lord.
What?
And then some of them use it as a scare tactic. They say it all the time. They'll go in Revelations, and boom, 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 and try to make you be like, oh shoot, I need to get right.
Revelation is scary though.
Yeah,
reading it, and
like,
you be like, I need to change
exactly, because you start seeing all of that. Like, dang, a lot of stuff that's happening sound like the junk that's happening today.
Yeah.
Like it's getting close. Man, I need to get myself right. But some churches don't want to preach that because they don't want them to feel like they're forcing them to come over. They want you to come over freely. And then some of them like, look, we need to get more people in here because the pastor car's almost broken down.
Yeah.
We need more offerings to go around because, I don't know, last week it looked like people was taking out the plate, didn't do it. Then you got places like the Jehovah's Witness that don't hand out a plate. So I was like, man, I think I can be a Jehovah's Witness. They don't hand out an offering plate. Go there. But then I got to get up on Saturdays and knock on doors, get yelled at, get cursed at.
I be feeling bad because I like Deshaun and I just don't want him to be getting cussed out like that.
Yeah.
So I be hoping like people like mean to him when he be witnessing.
And then when you see him in the hood, you have to, you don't want to, like in a way you look at him, you're like, I don't trust them or not. Because you don't know if they drug dealers or Jehovah's Witnesses because they always on the corner. So it's like...
On the what?
So just gonna bother with my speech. Huh?
Yeah, I mean.
So it's like I know, and then the Jehovah's Witness, it's a lot of things that I feel as though that they pick and choose from.
Yeah.
Like so it's weird. Like I don't know. So it's like that's why I say I don't have a religion, and by definition we all are religious. But
I know if I was to go to a church on like Sunday, I would go to maybe a non-denominational one. I think that's what it's called, non-denominational, so that I could just hear the word and not have to affiliate myself with anything, because I just don't know where I would fall on the spectrum when it comes to religion.
Yeah, my biggest thing with religion is the fact that after my granddad passed, I haven't found no one that can get me like into it like he did. Like he used to make ways to make you like, hey, make you feel like you was a part of the sermon.
Yeah.
He made ways to make you feel like if the pastor said something that you didn't understand, it was like he knew that it might be somebody that didn't understand that, and he'll explain it in a way so you can understand it and everything. And he used to tell jokes and everything, and then he'll tell a joke, and you know, in hindsight, that's what it's like. It's just a joke. But when you stop and start thinking about it, like, it wasn't a joke. He was actually teaching us something and they had us laughing. So it's like, I like that. I haven't ran into nobody. I ran into this one dude at my brother's church, and they're Baptist, and he was good, and then he left. Started going. So I'm like, oh man, that dude was a real cool dude.
So let's ask our guests what they think about religion. Ask them what they are.
All right, we can do. So y'all, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and bring in. We got 2 guests today, y'all. 1 chair but 2 guests. So they gonna laugh up. All right. So. But no, we gonna bring them in. We gonna let them introduce themselves and everything. So y'all, 1 sec. They gonna magically appear here. They're gonna be like, bing. All right, y'all, we back. As y'all can see, we do have our guests here. If you like, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, see, she introduced herself.
Hey everybody, I'm Angel, aka Boss Lady. Yeah, that's me, the truth. This is my brother, my little brother. I'm big sister. So yeah. So what we religion?
There's some little brothers there. Yeah, so we talk about religions. Like what? How you feel about religion?
Well, you know, like you said, we was raised as Baptists for the most part. Where I was with my grandma and them and stuff. So they made us kind of go to church. At first, when I was younger, I didn't used to. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say this because I don't want to. I don't want to mess nobody's feelings up. Like I want to say that I ain't gonna say I didn't believe, but I was unsure of a higher power. That's how I felt when I was younger. Like especially after my grandma died in '94, and the one thing the pastor said, you know, during her funeral was, God said it was her time to come, you know, to come home and stuff like that. And that really bothered me because I was like, you know, I wasn't ready for her to go. Like, I needed her in my life. I feel like I was the only person that, you know, that made sure I was going to school, made sure I did what I was supposed to do, not have a boyfriend. And I felt like she was the only one that cared. So I was upset with God for some years. It was a, you know, this person that they said was God, I was upset with that person from that speech from my grandma's funeral. But now, you know, years later, 20 years later, because I started going to church in 2014, I joined the church, a Baptist church, and how I ended up joining was somebody invited me, and I went a couple of times, and it really was the pastor. And him speaking, it touched me. I felt like he was always talking to me.
It's always about the pastor, y'all. Those pastors.
Yeah. I felt like he was talking to me. So that was the reason that I joined the church, and which is Mount Moriah in Paran. Yeah, one time for y'all. But that pastor is no longer there. So it's been like a little over a year, and I haven't been to church since because I don't know. I just felt like he was the one that brought me to the church, and. I don't know. I don't really know what my religion is. I just love to go and hear the word, and I love the feeling of you know just hearing the word. I just love that feeling. I feel like the pastor is talking to me. So that's where I'm at with religion.
And that's the good thing about going to church, y'all. When you go to church and you hear the word, it's you get a different feeling. It's like you get like a chill go through your body, and your body be cool the whole time. That's the thing I like about church.
I never had that experience though, where you feel like he talking to you, like the pastor talking to you. I don't think I ever experienced that.
I have.
That's deep. They gotta be deep. Probably be in there like,
Yeah, you might have to go to fat.
No, I mean I've been in tears in church.
Yeah.
I've been in tears in church.
Same here.
Just not because I'm sad or anything, just because it touched me, and then just like, oh wow, like this man is talking about my life right now. Like, so yeah, that's I don't know what my religion is, but now I do believe that there's a higher power, and I don't judge people, period. I don't judge nobody. Like that just never been me. That's just not my character to judge people and their religion. And I'm like with her, with Q. I don't really know where I stand in religion. Yeah. I just know that I believe that there's a God, and I just love people, and I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy, and I just don't like to be happy. Yeah.
Is a good question. Is it the reason why you don't judge people is the same reason Peanut don't judge people?
Okay.
I don't know why Peanut don't judge people.
Because he don't got a law degree?
He don't got a law degree. He ain't judging. That's all I said.
No, I just feel like, you know, people do stuff, and that's them. That's just not me. Yeah. That's them, and okay.
Exactly.
And nothing really shocks me. You know, like, oh wow, it don't really shock me when it comes to religion. Like nothing shocks me that people have certain beliefs and stuff. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's what you believe, and I just don't want to judge people for what they believe in. That's just how you know.
It's crazy because like you would think that because it seemed like they shouldn't do that anyway. They'd be so concerned, like. Use homosexuality. Like, why are you so concerned with what they doing? Like, let them do them and just. How's that affecting your life?
Even with
People be
Ross,
so bothered.
Yeah, I call him Lil Ross because that's my brother. That's the name I know, Lil Ross. I ain't calling him Lil. So what? So like what Ross was saying about the person that directs the choir, and they might be gay, and they really don't, and Baptists really don't, you know, say that gay is bad. You said Baptist. Who you said was?
No, what I'm saying is the Bible.
Okay, the Bible
speaks
said
against it, but you understand most Baptists.
So I don't know the Bible like that, so I can't. I won't be able to, quote none of that stuff. But I just feel like when you see a gay person in church that the church don't want to turn away nobody. That's how I feel. Like even if they
it
don't
says
believe
not that you shouldn't. Yeah,
like even if they don't believe, oh, you know, you shouldn't be gay. You know, of course, a man shouldn't be with a man, a woman shouldn't be with a woman. I just feel like when you do see somebody that's in the church that is gay, that the church is like. Opening their arms to a person that's coming and probably possibly like, let's see if we can switch them. I don't know.
No, and what I think, and see when you say that, what I think what's happening is because of the Bible does say, because Jesus said that we should accept everyone. And because God accepts everyone should come to Him, and you come as you are. And that don't, and when they say come as you are, if you are gay, He still wants you to come, because that is who you are. That's how you are. So come as you are. So that's why they don't turn them away and everything like that. And I know this stuff. See, it's a lot of things I know about the reason why they do it, but I still have like a problem with it, because like, hey, in other words, so my thing is now I'm gonna think that they're gonna tiptoe around certain subject, around certain topics, so they don't offend that person because of their that. No, I'm saying that's what I think. I think they're gonna. So that's why I was like. If
so
I
you
see
saying like so like I go to church, my church I go to, Mount Moriah. If I go to that church and then my pastor knew I was gay, he's not gonna talk about gays.
Like, yeah, he's gonna go around. Yeah, he's gonna go around. He's gonna tiptoe around that, and so you don't be.
I just don't believe that a pastor would go around to not offend one person, you know, or two people that might be in the church that might be gay or whatever. Like I don't think they're gonna do their sermon around. You know, I just don't believe that. I don't know. I don't believe that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just me when I see it. I just like I want it, like it makes you wonder if so, and then suddenly if you don't never hear it, it's like so we ain't gonna even touch that part of the Bible, huh? So gotcha.
Okay.
But y'all, what we gonna do is so we don't drag this subject too long. That's okay with y'all. We got a second guest. All right, y'all. So basically, what we're gonna do is, like we said, we got two guests. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let Angel go, and we're gonna bring our other guest. Not gonna say his name. We're gonna let him introduce himself to y'all. So just give us 1 second, and he gonna pop in right here where she at. All right. So we're gonna
See
do
y'all
that.
in a minute.
All right, we are back with our second guest now. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, how you doing? My name is Matt. Really don't have a nickname right now.
We gonna get you one. We gonna get you one.
We're gonna give him an AKA, y'all.
My brother,
AKA the guy in black.
okay, yeah, that's fine right there. My sister is a producer. She married to my brother-in-law. So, yeah.
There it is.
So in other words, y'all, what they trying to say is all our guests is gonna be my peoples, and her peoples ain't never coming out. I guess that's getting pointed out.
My brother ain't gonna do nothing but make me mad. He gonna be talking and I'm gonna be like so like it's for the best. It's for the best this way.
Welcome, Matt.
Thank you, man. Hey, let me tell you, I want to say first, I'm a big fan, for real. Yeah, I am. I watch every episode, even the shorties.
That's what I'm talking about. So did you watch The Good Vagina, Bad Vagina?
Yes, I did.
Okay. You know the subject you've been talking about is religion. So I just want to put that in your head before you start talking. You just watch that.
Yeah. Right, so tell us about you and religion. Like when you stand on the whole religion thing.
Man, my thing is a lot of times, like I've been confused, throughout my whole life about the religion, because it's a lot of times I'm not gonna say it was forced on me, but I mean, if you go to, if your parents going to church and stuff like, you're gonna go to church
right.
too, and you're gonna do what they do,
right.
So I used to go to Mount Moriah Church when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
They had a reverend named Reverend Marshall.
Mount Moriah, where is that? Ain't it?
It's in Orion. Oh yeah.
Everybody went to Mount Moriah. I ain't from down here, but I probably went there.
You can't miss it. It's like the biggest church there.
Yeah. But but after that, I haven't been to church in almost 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'm a prayer. You know what I'm saying? I've always prayed. I've always believed in God. But a lot of times, people, they twist the words.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes it. Sometimes it makes it very hard for me to believe in. Like God sometimes, because you want to be like, you want to believe in a higher power, but when people twist those words and say, hey, all right, God is, and then you see the pastors doing these things, you see the priests doing these things. It's kind of like, okay, how much, like, is there really? You know,
Right.
and then you read the Bible and you see how much it contradicts itself. Also, you know.
Yeah, it does do that. That's something that I've thought. I haven't really voiced that, but it does seem like it'll speak against one thing, and then another area is like speaking as to why it's okay.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people mess that up when it comes to religion, because that when you hear somebody say the Bible contradicts itself, it's usually because they're going by somebody's yelling something at them. Let's say somebody's saying something to you that Moses said, and then you hear somebody say something that Jesus said, and you say, wait, hold on, but that contradicts. Because the other day we was talking, you said the Bible said this, and now today we talking, you said the Bible said this. The reason why is because the Mosaic law was out around Moses' time, and that was the Old Testament. They followed the Mosaic law. God gave Moses some commands, the commandments. He gave them things that they need to follow and things like that, and the do's and the don'ts. Like they basically got it all written down, all the do's and the don'ts written down. And then when Jesus came, he broke that. He moved us away from the Mosaic law. He freed us from that. So now some of the things that it talks that you may hear somebody say, hey, this and that, and then you hear somebody say something else and they contradict, is because it's two different time periods. It's two different time periods, and so they do. So you will find a lot of contradiction in the Bible if somebody is talking to you Old Testament, New Testament, and that's what I have a big problem with. Is because so many people are willing to run to the Old Testament when they want to say one thing, and run to the New Testament when they want to say another thing, but then they never tell you about how we was well, I won't say free, but how that doesn't apply anymore. They don't go and say, hey, you do know that don't apply anymore. They just say, oh, it's in the Bible and the Lord said it. Yeah, he said that before Jesus. So that's where the contradiction comes in at, because it was two different times, and that's why you would hear. So I agree with y'all. It is a lot of contradiction in the Bible, but it's just that it don't bother me too much because I have a understanding of it. Now, if I heard a contradiction in the New Testament that contradicts something that was in the New Testament, then I'll be like, whoa. And sometimes people. If you was to go read it, you'd be like, it wasn't even that. But if you listen to what somebody said, they'll make you think that it's there. Like, what the? So I can understand how y'all feel about that.
And you know what? Another thing also, because you know how people claim like, oh, you know, I'm a Christian. You know how, you know, that's being said a lot. But you see a lot of Christians that are hateful, that are racist, that have bad attitudes, that are just as nasty as they want to be. You know, they go to church every Sunday. Oh, praise God. Right. But then, you know, when you get out, it's kind of like, you know, all that just goes away, you know.
And they do a lot of that hateful stuff in the name of...
a lot of,
So that's another thing, like, that makes it real hard for you to be like, okay, you know, do I want to, you know, I don't want to be that. You know, if that's what a Christian is, I don't want to be that. You know,
and it's hard for us to not be Christians. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's bad that we as people, we take what each other do and say, hey, that person is a Christian, I don't want to be a part of that because I don't like what they're doing. But we got to remember that they're not God and they're not Jesus. The only reason why they're Christian is because they believe in Jesus. So that's all Christianity is. Christianity is, all it is believing that Jesus is your Lord and Savior, and that's it. By default, if you believe in that, you're Christian. So if somebody go and murder somebody, if somebody go molest a child, somebody go do something like that, but they believe in Jesus, that He's the Lord and Savior, they are Christians. So you can't really, so it's and I don't want y'all to be able to go to allow something like that to make you like, because of what men do. Because one of the best things I like about the Bible and what I like about what God said is that we can't be perfect. You know what I mean? God said that there's no love greater than His love, and there will be no one that will equal to Him. He's the only perfect thing. So everybody would try. You can try all you want, but you will always fall short. Yeah. He says that. So that allows us to know that that we gonna fall down. That people gonna fall down. That things gonna happen to people. And we can't take because I felt down and I'm doing something that's not pleasing to you to make you say that, hey, he's representing God, he's representing Jesus. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to be a part of that because of he's doing. Because we all we can do is just say, hey, I believe in that, but I may not be doing what they want us to do. Because the best thing about God is that he gave us, you feel me? The freedom of choice. Best thing about it, y'all. That's the best thing about us not being robots. So that's what it is. So it's like, I don't want y'all to think that like yo, because of what somebody else doing, that should shade me away. Because I ran into that myself once upon a time. And until y'all vote and put on that poll, remember that little card I was telling y'all about last episode? When y'all put on that card, if y'all want me to tell y'all my miracle story, then I'll tell y'all and I'll tell y'all why I ran into some of that stuff like that. But it's I don't know, y'all. I play around with God. I joke around about God and things like that because I just think that God said he made us in his image. And if I'm a very funny person, that means God had to be a very funny person. So I got the...
Me and the director disagree.
Disagree that I'm a funny person?
Yeah.
I'm a very funny person, man.
Okay. So if you had to... if you had to... designate a religion for yourself, what do you think that you would go with?
See, that's tough. I would have an open mind because every religion, you know, from Buddhism, you know, to Muslim or Christian or Christian, you know, everyone has their defaults. You know, every Bible that you read has been, you know, change. You know, like the language has been changed 4 or 5 times, and then you know you talking about something that was written thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
And then you know and then people like I think my opinion is that man has tailor-made the Bible for themselves. You know, to try to get slaves. You know what I'm saying, or people of the past to do what they wanted them to do to control their mind. You know, back in those times. You know, because think about it.
That's been done.
You know, back in the days, you know, they had the average person had an IQ of the 3-year-olds today. You know, it was so easy to trick them. Oh, God says this, God says that. You know, and everybody just bow down. You know, God says give this, give. They used to have people bring cattle, bring their animals and everything. You know, and the church will be rich. You know, nowadays you can't do that. It takes more of a finesse.
Right.
You know, and they're still finessing people out their money today.
Definitely still finessing.
You know, not saying that everybody's like that, but a lot of people, you know, a lot of churches do that. You know, where I've seen they finesse. You know, anytime to me, unless the preacher has a good job or is retired, I mean, he shouldn't be driving around in a Lexus, a BMW, any kind of luxury car.
Yeah.
You know, you should have a regular car, Nissan Altima, a Toyota. I can go with that, a Honda.
Yeah.
You know, I can go with something, but yeah. I mean, but that, you know, that's where I stand on that.
I feel a little offended about that, y'all.
And I did have an Altima.
He just called me average Joe, because I was showing him drive a Nissan Altima. So
I mean, I do too. I have a black one.
So it's like for you to be a pastor and you working, you should be on my level. Drive what I'm driving. If you ain't driving what I'm driving, then I ain't going to your church. Go out there and see you. Oh, you got a Mercedes Benz? No. Okay, that means you don't need my offering then. I'm going to this other church. He driving a Pinto. Let's move him up to a Nissan, y'all. Do it that way. Oh Lord. But I want to jump into the next topic, and then, as a matter of fact, don't even go nowhere. Okay. You can just sit here.
All right.
Let's go to this topic. Y'all, this is crazy though, y'all.
These 2 subjects in this one episode?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's funny, fine, interesting. It's something. Like, it's making sense of nothing. They can't say they're too surprised.
Yeah. For real, y'all can't say y'all too surprised.
If y'all been watching all the episodes, this should not really, y'all should be like, well.
I don't understand, y'all. I'm going to let y'all know, though, in the Muslim religion, we won't have no problem with this transition. All right? We understand. See, the Muslim religion understand.
So do the denominational.
We're very understanding.
Religion.
You understand? We understand that some of y'all out there got whole tendencies
Whole energies.
and whole energy and whole enemies and whole friends.
Well, you should. All right. So hoes.
Use a hoe.
What makes a hoe?
I say that is a
How do you feel about hoes? Would you ever be in a? Would you ever wife a hoe in the event you weren't married? Would you ever wife a hoe?
You know a hoe ain't gonna act right.
Things like that.
You can't make a hoe into a housewife. Hoes don't act right. There's hoes on the mission and there's hoes on the crack pipe.
Stop! Like you can't quote the whole song. Anyways, Swilly, you tell me, hoes. What's a hoe to you?
Alright, so I'm gonna try to figure this out, y'all, because I be getting hoes and what they used to call a bitch back in the day, but now bitch is not derogatory anymore. So, but they used to get it, because you know they used to say that little saying, like hoes get laid and bitches get paid.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I be thinking hoes get paid and bitches get laid, but then I be like, I don't know. Because when you think of a hoe, like hoes are like usually prostitutes and they get paid.
Well, prostitutes are hoes, but wait,
But they
can
get
a hoe
paid.
be a prostitute? Wait. Because hoes don't always get paid, I guess is what I'm getting at. Some hoes just fuck. Like they.
So,
ain't nobody paying them money.
alright, so let's put it like this here. So my opinion of a hoe, then I'm gonna let y'all do it, because my opinion of a hoe might be a totally different thing than y'all's. My opinion of a hoe.
used to be a hoe.
Well, see, she said I used to be a hoe. I never used to be a hoe, so that's how I know my opinion of a hoe is different than y'all.
Well,
So,
then you've been lying in stories that you've told me.
no, all the stories are truthful.
Oh, so
they're
you
not,
used to
they're
be a
not
hoe?
hopeful.
All right. So what is your definition, please?
So, a hoe, a man and a female can be a hoe. First of all, let's put it like that. Man and female both can be a hoe. Now, my definition of a hoe is that someone that is willing to put their sexual desires over anything else. Like with no thought of the repercussions of it. It's just what they want to do. That's a thing, like a whole, like yo, you got your kids at the crib doing this, and this. You could be getting money. You could be like, these niggas gonna pay me if they want this, but you just like, nah, I'm gonna get it. So you just going to fucking, but you ain't getting none out of it. You still, everything's still going wrong. You got a bunch of kids, ain't getting none out of it. Sometimes you don't even know who the daddy is. Things like that. I think those are whole. Same thing with dudes. I think a man hoe and a female hoe to me is two different things though. Because a female hoe is somebody that's out there just fucking just to be fucking, and that's it. You ain't get nothing. You just your whole self-esteem is based on how much dick you get. Because if they fucking you, then they love you type crap. So hoe, oh, he like me because he fucked me. I'm gonna see if he like me. Hey, he wants a pussy. Oh, he like me because he fucked me. Type jump. I think that's a female hoe. And then a man hoe. I think a man hoe is someone. A man hoe to me is someone is greedy. Is sexually greedy. Like I know. Just so in other words, if he's sleeping with multiple females, doesn't mean that he's a hoe. Because hold on, let me finish.
Oh Lord!
This is why I say,
Out of control.
if me and you were sleeping together, right, and me and her were sleeping together, right, and you knew about her and she knew about you, then I'm not a hoe. I'm not a hoe because y'all both know that I'm sleeping with each other, right? But if I was sleeping with you and I was sleeping with her, but then at the same time I was going off sleeping with her and her, now I'm being greedy. That's a hoe. A man hoe to me. A man hoe is a man that's being greedy. Like you getting what you getting already, but yet still you still got to go get more. That's a man hoe. That's my opinion of a hoe. Man and female hoe. Female hoe just fuck for stupid reasons and not getting nothing out of it, nothing beneficial out of it. And man hoes is someone who's keeping it a secret from all of them and just hunching all of them when he probably don't even know if he told all of them. They'd probably be like, well, don't you keep fucking me because we hoes. So
Well, my definition is kind of kind of cut and dry, straight to the point. It's more so quantity, like sleeping with a lot of people with no regard to anything. Like, kind of, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're getting something out of it or not. It's just they're doing it just because the opportunity is there. I don't care about nothing else matters. Like, at this time, it's available, I'm getting it. And it's like, it can also be a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter if, oh, you fucked me so you love me. The greed. Well, I mean, greed can be in both aspects, because there's something like, niggas will fuck anything. So it doesn't really mean that.
So then how can a nigga be a hoe if you know that he'll fuck anything? So in other words, you saying a nigga is just a hoe right off the bat?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it was like quantity. Just like with the example that you gave, like, okay, you could have sex with 2 people. That doesn't make you a hoe. I mean, if you having sex with 2 people on Monday and then like that, but like if you're consistently just only with 2 people, then that's you sleeping with 2 people. That in itself doesn't make you a hoe. But if you sleeping with just like a whole bunch of people and it's like there's nothing to it, like there's no relationship there, it's just I'm doing this to get this nut and I'm going about my business. If I never fuck you again, that's fine, because I'm fucking somebody else tomorrow anyway. Like stuff like that's where you become a hoe. Like it's you a hoe at that point. Like,
alright, so your definition, I once was one.
You, I was gonna say you still are. You're not a hoe anymore. You're pretty boring. Like you're more fatherly. Like you're more focused on that than being.
Just call me a hoe. That makes you feel.
Now you make me seem like I'm boring or something. Good boring. Like good boring. Like
he's fathered me now. When he was a hoe, he was fun, y'all. He was out there doing things.
I didn't know you when you were a hoe.
But now,
I probably wouldn't have liked you when you were a hoe.
But now he's very fathery and
I wouldn't have been your friend.
He don't play Fortnite all day.
Yeah, like you're good boring. Like you're where you're supposed to be. You're a grown man with 12 kids, so you should be the boring that you are. Like that's
a basketball team with 2 sons.
Yeah. That's where he's the good boring. Like
oh my
no
God.
shade, no shade.
Matthew.
But yeah, man, what's up?
Matt, my bad. Saying that whole government thing, y'all.
It's okay.
But,
I'm sure they figured out it was Matt.
Yeah.
What he said, Matt.
I know there's a other one, Matthews.
Matthews.
Matthews. Yeah, it got to be Matthew. But what's a hoe to you?
To me, I mean, I think we all are hoes. You know, like we all have hoe tips.
Wait.
We all have hoe.
Like men and women.
Men and women.
Thank you for not making it boring.
Even hermaphrodites. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think we all are. You know, and the reason why is because, you know, we will. I mean, at times we've all had a point. I'm pretty sure as an adult, you know what I'm saying, when you're not in a relationship with someone, you know, and you were, you know what I'm saying, real horny, you know, and you
so know, only when you're real horny?
You know, I mean, if you have, I mean, you gotta be horny, you know, because if you're not, you know, you're not gonna, you know, you're really not gonna be feeling no type of
in my whole days, I don't think I ever was horny. It was just whole days.
Hold on, I want to see this one because he said that everybody done been a hoe, so I just want to know.
We've all been. It's always been a time in my life, you know, especially me. You know, when I mean, my sister will tell you, you know how I was. I was probably worse than Miller, but
you were very worse than me. I wasn't a hoe. I was just going about her. What she said. Apparently, hoes are fun, so. I'll take that. That was fun once upon a time in my life.
It was. I mean, it is fun, you know. But then after a while, I mean, it gets old, you know. But
so does it have anything to do with quantity?
Yes, it does. Okay. It definitely does have something to do with quantity. Now, very rare would you find quality. You know, you know, you can find maybe 5 qualities. You know, it's still quantity involved, but you know, you can go from 10. You know, you go from 10. Like a lot of people may not be like, oh, you know, you're not messing with 10, 15 girls at the time. It's very doable, especially here in Miami. Mm-hmm. You can mess with 15. You know, Miami is pretty big. You can mess with 15 women at one time.
Who has the time?
When you're young and you don't have any responsibilities, you know, you still living with your parents, you know, and you have that beat up starter car. Yeah. You know, you can get around, you know, real quick. You know,
get all the ones from the bus stop.
Because guess what? You call up one girl. Hey, you know, I'm be busy now. I gotta work. Okay, I'm calling the next one. You know, Yeah, and the same thing with her. You know, I'm calling her. I'm calling. You know, you calling around. You know,
one of them gonna be like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, even yourself, I'm pretty sure you had that. Not saying that you had 15 guys.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm saying is there has been a point where you were feeling horny, or you were drunk or tipsy. You know, or some guy just came up to you know, and you know, it was just something about him, either the fragrance or something that just made you moist.
Yeah, come on now.
You know.
No way.
Come on now. That word.
Yeah.
No, because like that would insinuate that I'm seeing somebody somewhere and deciding at that point, like, because that's a little, I mean, but it's not bad. Like, that's kind of some whole shit. Like, to meet somebody, like, go out and meet somebody. Even if that's your plan, even if with a sober mind, you like going out tonight, getting me some dick. Like, that's some whole shit, and that's fine. Do you, boo? That's. But like, it's like I've had friends that I've never done that. I can promise you that I've never done that. Now I might meet somebody, like I have met people and like went and hung with them and stuff like that. But like one night stand, like things like that, I haven't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not.
It doesn't have to. No, it doesn't have to be. See, that's where people get it confused.
I wasn't born like I've.
It doesn't have to be a one night stand. One night stand doesn't, you know, just because it's not a one night stand doesn't exclude you from having that whole tendency.
Yeah.
You know, it could be 2 weeks. Yeah, you could be talking to somebody for 2 weeks, but if you're not in a relationship, right? If you're not in a relationship, right? It's still. I'm saying technically.
Get out of
so
here.
It can be hoish if it's been like 2 weeks and I'm not fucking nobody else and end up sleeping with that person.
I mean, like I said, technically.
But how?
Technically.
But you just determined to make everybody else.
I hope Angie don't bring this to the show.
Wait a minute.
Man.
But okay.
Pastor Matt. If she's sleeping in the same house with you, shacking up, then she's hoeing.
But I mean, there's, you have some people in the audience that feels the same way that I do about that. Now, we may not see nothing wrong with shacking up. To us, it's just, but you get somebody from the 1950s, like my grandmother, shacking up, that'll give her a heart attack. Yeah. You know, baby, you got to be married. You know, like, the stuff, like the stuff that we do today. The things we do today. I mean, even the outfits that we wear. You know, like how they wear thongs today. Imagine if they wore boy shorts back then. Do you know how you'd be arrested? You know what I'm saying? They wore big old granny panties back then, and that was considered sexy. You know.
No, it was not considered sexy.
That's
why they wore them. That's why they don't wear them, because it wasn't sexy, because they didn't want the women to be going out being sexy.
But you gotta understand, to your granddad, rest his soul.
Because that's all he got to see.
That's what I'm saying. But to him, it was sexy. Right. It was sexy, and women thought it was good, and they probably still think it's good. Putting tissue in a little bra, you know, to make the breast bigger also.
Come on, brother man.
So if you're not wearing granny panties and you stuffing your bra, you a hoe.
You know what? Hey, that's a you know what? That's a good.
But it is.
Well, to my wife, continue to be the hoe that you are, because if you come in here with some granny panties. So you don't be a hoe. Something is happening.
Yeah, granny panties are ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most worst things ever made.
Yeah, and hoes don't wear granny panties. You know.
Hoes don't really wear
Hoes don't wear.
But I guess everybody has probably done something that someone would say is hoish.
Definitely.
Like, so I can say, like, I've probably done things where people are like, that's so cute, come on now. Like, so that probably, but as far as like being like something that people can actually be like, no, Q's a hoe. She used to be a hoe. Like, I don't think that that's ever, I mean, by your definition, maybe.
Okay, but it's alright. Now, you ever went to a block party? It's a lot of block parties here in Miami. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you've been to a lot. I don't know if they have them up there in Minnesota?
Block parties, yeah.
Okay. Now, down here, block parties.
In Minneapolis, yes.
Block parties down here get buck wild. Okay? They get buck wild. Now, when you see women, like,
they don't get buck wild, though.
Well, okay. I
believe y'all do, hands down.
Mine was, you know, the ones I went to was buck wild. And you see the girls out there, you know how they play that song, Uncle Luke back in the day. Don't stop. That pussy. And then, you know, everybody got.
I figure you's a hoe, but you can't help.
And then, you know, I mean, when you see them, would you, you don't think that's a whole tendency right there?
Never get shit.
You know,
I'm trying to listen to him, not you being Trick Daddy. Gosh. God.
you don't think that's a whole tendency though? For a woman to be out there shaking her ass like that?
Yeah, because like
that ain't
when like
she
Freaknik,
having
all that
fun.
stuff, going
Yeah.
to Freaknik and all
Yeah.
that, that's doing some whole shit.
Yeah.
Even
You
if
know
they
what I mean?
didn't go home and was like fucking nobody at the end of the day. Which I feel like everybody that went to Freaknik was fucking. Like I just, like when you look at videos and hear stories, you're like, yeah, shouldn't nobody have been not fucking that night? Like everybody, but yeah, like people doing stuff like that. That's just kind of some whole shit.
Even when like I mean, you have teenage girls that do it also, and then people like, oh, you know, if somebody who disapproves is gonna be like, oh, when she grew up, she gonna be a hoe, she gonna be fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like it's like it's based off of, you know what I'm saying, where, you know what I'm saying, our perception is. Like you may think, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a hoe, I never do hoish things, but to somebody else, they look at you and be like, oh, look at Q over there, Q. You could be doing this in the club with just a drink in your hand. You know, look over there, that girl drinking, bust out. Yeah, she a hoe. She get, you know, you could be doing something real simple. You know, like Miller could be posted up on the wall. Yeah, like this, with 1 foot up on the wall. Yeah, he a hoe. He waiting for somebody to come through.
Forget that. If I'm in the club, I'm be like, yo, I'm a hoe. Y'all know we fun. No, Matt said, hoe over here, y'all.
So would y'all ever wife a hoe? Like if you was single and you met a girl and she was clearly a hoe.
If you knew
but
she was a hoe?
Yeah, but she was.
What kind of?
She was like a for real, like she fucking a lot of niggas like that. That's her thing. She don't care. But you liked her personality and she was cute.
No, we could be friends. That's
okay,
about
and what
it.
if she was your friend and then y'all hung out and you like saw through it and you was like, you know how you try to find the beauty and everything? You was like, look, girl, you ain't got to do this. You know I'm Captain Saberho. You ain't got to do this, girl. Why you acting like that? There's better things out there. Like what? Like you. I genuinely feel like he would wife a hoe. Like I think he did good not wifing one, but I think if the opportunity had presented itself and like you would have found the beauty, and I promise to God, John, my dog would have found the beauty and been like.
But that takes time. I mean, that takes time.
It takes he gonna put all his effort into it.
That takes a lot of time to undo something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like breaking a glass, right? Let's say you had that glass in your hand and you threw it on the floor and it broke, right? How long did it take to break that glass? Less than a second.
Yeah.
Right? Now, to put it back together, that's gonna take. I'm talking about every little piece. Even the part that even the piece you can't even touch with you have to use tweezers for.
Yeah.
That's gonna take a long time. Yeah. So that's a lot of talking that he's gonna have to do.
And he'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
Hands
like
down.
Y'all know what? Let's get Angel back in here.
Yeah.
So we can get
another female opinion, especially one that's from like down here, because from stories that I heard, people make it seem like this.
Perfect. That's her, because you, like you said, she always saying that every time she hears stories in junk, she be like, what the heck is going on with the females in Miami?
Or used to be going on, because your stories is like, there's no way they was doing that, and he be like, swear to God. So like, we gonna hear this.
And then Peanut come and tell her, she be like, oh, so it was. Like, so Matt, we gonna let you go ahead.
Okay, man.
Oh, so before you go, because when we end the show, you ain't gonna be here, so you don't wanna
give a little shout out.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Hey, I want to give a shout out, man, to my cousin JT. He was in a car accident last week. You know, he went head on with a cement truck. You know, he passed away. That's why I'm dressed like this. I went to his funeral this morning. Yeah, so I wanted to, say I love him. You know, and I definitely miss him. That was my favorite cousin.
Oh, sorry. Rest in peace, JT.
But I'm a fan of y'all show me. I appreciate y'all for having me on. You know, I need to definitely come down here more
yes,
often. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah. When you come back, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Y'all, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring in our other guests. We're going to let Matt go. So just give us 1 second. When we come back, y'all will see you got our guests here. So we're just going to take a break.
All right.
All right, y'all. So, like I said, y'all, I know it was quick, y'all. It was like a snap of the finger. Like, y'all look one way, and that's her again.
Yeah.
So, like, Matt was gone. Like, when did he leave? Y'all, that's the magic, y'all. When you have that clear bottle of water, it opens up a life of opportunity. A lot of things you can do. Clear bottle of water, baby. Can't get no better than this.
world gets a million.
Feel me? But so y'all, I'll put it like this here before we get Angel opinion on the hoe.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of females that talk to me about this show be like, you should get another female so we can hear another female opinion about things because Q see like she don't want to get into much details.
They think I'm holding back.
Right? Yeah, they think she holding back. Now, I'm going to say, y'all, this is a Miller. I don't think it's going to be too much holding back. So let's, Angel, what is yo?
So basically, it's the same as I think Q said it. To me, a hoe is somebody just out here just sleeping around just because they can, and they horny. They just want to go sleep with somebody and sleep with different people and see how it is. And to me, that's a hoe. Like, and not getting paid for it, just sleeping around because they want some sex and they horny. They're just having sex with different men.
Oh, you say
or
not
they can't get.
Can a prostitute be a hoe? Or is a prostitute a hoe?
I think they are. Even though they're getting paid for it, I just think they are only because they're sleeping around with different men and probably 4 or 5 men in one night or something like that. So that's the only reason why I say they're a hoe, because they're sleeping with different men to make money, but it's back to back. Like they have sex with one, leave him, and go suck another dick, and 10 minutes later when they find somebody else, and cause they call, how they do, they call, or they be in the corner, how it used to be.
So what if they like escorts? What if it's just every night they just with a different what?
But they making money, man. That's what they doing for a living. I don't think they hoes.
Okay.
That's my opinion. I don't consider them a hoe.
So you being a female, can I ask you this question?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely a female.
Yeah, as I said, you being a female, can I ask you this question?
Go ahead.
Let's say if all she was doing was just sucking dick, would she be?
And she's sucking. Does she just want to suck dick, or she like, oh, I love sucking dick, and I love the way men do, so she just sucking the dick.
Yeah, she
sucking
yeah,
dick.
she's sucking dick. That's it.
She's a dick sucking hoe.
There you go. Straight like that. Dick sucking hoe.
Dick sucking hoe.
Sucking hoe.
Yeah, she's a dick sucking hoe.
All right, y'all, don't be no dick sucking hoe.
Is it better to be a dick sucking hoe than a regular hoe?
Nah,
yeah, good...
that shit all the same, man.
Oh man, that is a good question.
No.
For both of y'all, can both of y'all answer that
for
question?
Me, it's no difference. I know. Dick sucking hoe.
I mean,
fucking 2 big niggas.
it's
Hoe, hoe.
It's no difference, but if I had to pick one, like I don't think there's no difference. But if I had, like if I was forced to the point and I was like, which one is worse? I would say it's worse to be a dick sucking hoe.
Oh, I totally disagree.
I would, cause like that's it's.
I disagree. If I had to pick one, I'd say the one that's getting fucked. Because you're getting intercourse in your vagina over and over from this man, you jump from that man to that man, and your pussy gets swole. You all know how you have a lot of sex.
Yeah, you do.
So sucking your dick, you suck a dick, it ain't gonna do nothing to your mouth. You ain't really doing nothing to you.
It feel like more disrespect though. Like, I don't know, like.
So you telling me you don't suck dick?
No, not like the actual sucking dick.
Like, how sucking dick disrespectful?
No, sucking dick ain't disrespectful. I'm thinking like it's if a nigga. I don't know if
it's
you
not
a
that
hoe,
much intimacy.
Yeah, like if you a hoe and that's all they do, they clearly don't care about
to
you.
Me,
like,
that's why
like,
more
nothing.
Intimacy. Fucking to me is more intimacy. That make you
it's
more of a hoe to me.
No, because it make you. But I would think that a female would feel more inclined. Yeah, more inclined to have sex than to have sex with a bunch of dudes and be like, well, he like doing this. Or just a dude just coming and just getting this and then walking off. I don't know. You like you wouldn't feel like let's put it like this.
Okay.
Not in a whole situation.
Okay.
If a dude came over and said, "Hey, Angel, let me come over," and you come over, and then you give him a head, and he said, "All right, I'm gone," right? And then dude come over and say, "Hey, Angel, come over," and then he fuck, and then he go. Which one of them would you feel worse about that happened? That he just came over, got some head and left, or he just came over, fucked and left?
I feel worse
if he came over, got some head and left. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that because I've just gotten hair from a nigga and some home. So
yeah, but that's a female thing to do.
I don't know. For me, neither one of them. I mean, I'm talking.
But real talk though, which one you have a problem with?
YouTube world. I don't know. I wouldn't have a problem with either one of them because I'm just the type that I never let that kind of me. Like I feel like I'm more like a dude. Like a lot of guys tell me I'm more like a dude, so it don't bother me that if a nigga come over and I suck his dick and he leaves, or another nigga come fuck. It to me, it's not. I don't know. It don't bother me either way. Like it's not. I don't know. It's not a bothersome thing.
Like if somebody come, if I'm just sucking dick and they leaving, that was the plan. It's like.
No, I'm saying if it wasn't the plan, if he's like, yo,
I would be more in my feelings if like after I did that he was like,
I'm
like,
if that was like if you said so, if we had a plan to have sex.
No. Y'all didn't have a plan to have nothing. He just popped up and said, yo, come over there, and then he come over there like, yo, I just want you to suck it in, and you suck it in, and then you suck it in, and he go. He like, hey, come over and suck it in since we here. All right, and then boom, he go.
I mean, it wouldn't bother me.
Because
if he just said that and I did it, that mean I wanted to do it. Now if he just said it and I was
but
like,
you ain't gonna think, hold on, you ain't gonna think that, oh dang, all right, he must want to get something more done.
Yeah.
He must, all right, so we finna make something happen.
No, because you said that he said, come over here and suck my dick.
Yeah, if he came to the house and he was like, yo, come suck my dick, and then you do it, you ain't gonna think there's something more for the come? Or you gonna automatically just say, oh, well, he said that that's all he wanna do, so when I finish, let me go ahead and take my hair back down and go it. Like because
take my hair back down.
Yeah, you know you got that hair. Especially when it's long, you got that hair, the ponytail, you know, get a rubber band. Like
I guess I'll
what I'm saying is, if
it just wouldn't bother me either way. Like it wouldn't bother me. Like I don't know why, it just wouldn't. I'll just suck his dick, and if he goes home, he goes home.
I always wonder that like would a female have a problem if a dude just was like, and unannounced, like one of the unannounced type thing, like
the only way I wouldn't is if he's somebody that I've been fucking with, like, and he just came and it was like, well, I feel like I gotta go. Then I'm like, well, I thought something else was gonna happen, but that's not. But like, if it's like my first time hanging out with somebody and they pull that shit, I'm like, what? Well. I'm gonna feel some type of way.
You're probably asking questions like, "What's gonna happen after I do that?" Or if I do, like, is this all I'm
gonna do? Or like, if he leave, like, oh, that's all he wanted to get to hang out with me for was for me to suck his dick and leave. Like,
can I put y'all? Look, I'm gonna break the man code real quick because
even in your trains,
my best friend.
You said the girls would be more
but
like
trains,
I'm talking about just like them being hoes. Yeah. You would say they would be more apt to sucking dick. Then
in train, anytime, just about every time we ran the train, it was harder to get the girl to suck your dick than she'll let 20 niggas hunch before she let one nigga suck. Before she suck one nigga dick, you're like, I ain't doing that.
But then you gotta remember back then it was sucking nigga in your head was like so bad. Like I don't suck dick.
Yeah. Well, I don't not everybody be.
Not everybody out in the open with it. Like I suck your asshole.
Because I know back in the days, like you can just go to the girl and be like, look, hey, I'm trying to do something, but you know my brother don't want to do something too. You could be like, all right, and then like it'll be like 30 of us. All right, as long as you go first, and then you go, hey, look. All I'm trying to do is just get some hit. What do you think I am? Like,
also doing that would make them a hoe.
So like 30 niggas getting hunched, but one nigga can get his dick sucked. Like the same girl. So it was like, and that's what I always thought. I just always thought that. So I always thought that if I was a female, that I would have to be like a fucking hoe and not a dick sucking hoe.
Yeah, is that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. I think it'd be worse to be a dick sucking hoe.
But then
just imagine.
They losing their walls the other way. So either way it goes, it's a lose-lose.
But if you and somebody got in a fight, if you and somebody got in an argument in front of everybody, and they go, "Oh, you just a hoe," you'll be like, "Bitch, whatever." Oh, dick sucking asshole.
Yeah, it's like, ain't no whatever. It's all dick.
It's not that bad though.
It's like that's even more like dang, you done said some real words. Like you gotta go deep for that one. Oh, dick sucking asshole. Like, oh, you could just leave it at home.
Yeah.
Oh, but to break the man code, let me let y'all females know real quick since I got y'all here. Never, ever, unless that is the case, unless y'all call, if you like, hey babe, come over here, I know you busy, come over here, let me suck you up real quick so you can go, unless it's something like that, or hey, you know what, I really need some head, alright, come on, I got you. If it ain't nothing like that, never give the head first, and if you do, don't go all the way. Don't go all the way. And this right here is something I knew all my life, but I have facts on this one because I was looking at it before. It can take a man 2 hours to 2 days on average. On average, though, this is crazy. 2 hours to 2 days to be ready to have sex again. That is crazy, y'all. They did a study on this. On average,
I mean, as a woman, that doesn't
2
surprise me
hours
though.
to 2
Like,
days.
when you-
So if you go and give him head first, and you make him come, you might well you did that to yourself.
Well, I mean, it depends on who
Well, I
you're
wasn't
dealing
gonna
with,
get none. Like I thought I was gonna. You can't be like, well, I thought I was gonna get some. Shouldn't have made him come, cause he ain't
just
getting
don't make
nothing.
it.
Yeah, it's just who you're dealing with. 'Cause
Nada.
most people who dealing with somebody know, like, if we do this now, I already know the next time is da 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 da. So it's
One of those, or one of give him a warning, like, look, man, I know you want me to knock you down, so, but you say you really want to do this, just don't. This is what it is. Don't go to the third quarter, because if you go to the third quarter, then we hunch. That gonna be over in like. They're gonna be over quick. It'll be 3 touchdowns in the first 5 minutes.
damn.
But like, but shit, the whole first half was so good. It was just like, I'm ready to get this game over with. Well, you said we were going to 21.
Back to what you were saying about women at the Pac Jam. Well, you didn't say Pac Jam. You said the
Freaknik.
The Freaknik Pac Jam. And dancing and all that and little shorts. I don't think people like that as hoes. I just think they, like Ross said, they just having fun. They're young, they're having fun. Like, I hate when people go to the club and don't dance. Like, well, what you going to the club for? Just stand in the corner, get a drink, and you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
So to me, that's fun. You just having fun, you in your youth. Because that's when that was, the Pac Jam and all that was going on. People they was younger, in their 20s and stuff, for the most part. I mean, it was probably a couple of 40-year-olds.
But I'm talking about not just the dancing, because I'm talking about like the ones that beat naked, showing their ass and like all that. That's when they get to be the whole shit. Like, not just the dancing.
So just hoish shit.
Yeah, like it's like why you got your titties all out dancing in the street.
Not
Like,
just that, or got their ass up. They go to the club with a short mini skirt on, no panties on,
right?
And then knowing soon as juvenile back that ass come
there
up, you gonna do it, and all your ass is out.
And it's
like, yo, come on now. Now I'll agree with you on that one.
But not just like, oh, you got a cute little shorts.
Yeah, and you dancing and doing things. Yeah, you having fun. But when you do a lot.
Do you got friends that's like openly hoes? Because I got friends that'll tell you in a minute I'm a hoe. Like they straight up will tell you, or I used to be a hoe and now I'm married. Like. Do you got friends like that? That's like just straight up like
no. I don't really have a lot of hoe friends, women friends. I don't really have a lot of women friends, anyways.
Yeah, I got a couple. They up in Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota. Y'all up there living your best life. I hope it's still going good
I don't have
for
any
you.
women friends.
So y'all, so we can get towards the ending of this.
Yeah.
Hoes, right?
I don't like that song.
That's the whole song.
No, it's not.
You never liked
Money
it?
song is a one of the
Hoe
best
Problems?
songs. No.
Well,
See, I just had it in my head when you said use a hoe, it just like took it away. So I couldn't.
When there's a song that was a whole something Hoe Problems something. Is that the
Hoe
song you're talking
Problems
about?
ain't no problem.
Yeah, that's
Don't hate the game 'cause it ain't gonna solve them. But no, everybody know the.
Wait a minute, what's Pac Jam? Is that like y'all's Freaknik? Is that what Pac Jam is?
No, Freaknik is ours. What do you mean? Like,
Oh, I thought Freaknik was like in New Orleans or something.
No.
Freaknik
I know
started
I know they
here.
got Marty. Oh, okay.
We
bad.
started-
No, the Pac Jam was a club that everybody, all the young people went to, and they said that
It was jam
wow,
packed.
it was jam packed, and most women went there. They was
Yeah, that's because of Pat
they
Jam.
looked slutty, and it
Yes.
was yeah.
Oh.
I don't know when I was younger, I never went because the boyfriend that I had at the time would tell me you ain't finna go there because all niggas do is stick their fingers up in girls' pussies. So I didn't go.
Damn.
So I'm assuming that's what
Therefore,
happened.
by
there.
her saying that, by her saying that, she just gave the Golden Globe Award or the Grammy Award to Trick Daddy for the best hoe song.
What did Trick Daddy say?
When I was just singing, you feel me? You's a hoe, but you can't help it. Getting raised by a
No,
hoe,
it's
trying to
kinda
hate
hate
the
the
material
material
bitch,
bitch,
gold
gold
digger
digger.
for the grins and shit. A real nigga never did
Shit,
shit.
bitch.
Born and raised in the motherfucking projects.
Project.
Getting money at the Pac Jam, at the back door, wearing the shorts up your ass with the tube top. Let niggas stick fingers all in the car. Pussy all big and wet. getting good and shit.
Pussy
Selling
better
like
than
dead
that.
fish, and every week
Like, I
it's
don't
the
never
same
understand
shit.
that part. Like, why do you say that part? This dead fish part always bothered me. Why would you want to fuck a hoe that smell like dead
that's
fish
weird.
anyways? Like, I'm like,
So that is the best whole song right there.
okay, I got
That's
it.
how they got a lot of hoes in their feelings. A lot of pack jam hoes like that. Like, yeah.
But y'all, this is y'all. Before we wrap this up, we'll go ahead and
What
let
else,
Angel let Angel go ahead and say what she gonna say before she disappeared. Then we gonna get to the.
All right, y'all. I really enjoyed this. I've been trying to get on this show since episode 3. I'm finally here, you know. So I definitely would like to come back. And yeah, I enjoyed it, and I enjoy all y'all shows. And I just want to give a shout out to my man,
Who's your man?
Skyy.
Oh yeah.
Deeper than rap.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
picture. His name ain't here, but his name on the back, y'all. Skyy 305.
She
Y'all
just
go
trying
follow
to show her butt.
Yes.
She
on
just-
Twitter, on what's on here, y'all? Twitter,
It's
Instagram.
at Sky High, Sky with 2 eyes, Sky High 305.
That's right. Yeah, we get
Yes.
y'all.
Yeah,
He
hey,
got a great battle out too right now, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead and
I
watch
watched this
that.
battle route, y'all. I'll be like this here, y'all. I was glad at the time that I didn't realize that was her boyfriend, because then I would have been biased going into watching it. But when I watched it, I was like, this nigga Sky.
Yeah, he was at work like this guy just bodied this other
bodied
nigga.
him
Yeah.
like all 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And then when he started like moving around, like, hold on, I seen this dude before. And I said, he looked like the dude I used to play basketball with. And I was like, I think that's my sister boyfriend. And I said, no, I'm gonna ask her if that's her boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, sure enough is. So yeah, man. So but yeah, he did his thing though. He did his thing. So as a matter of fact, y'all, I'll drop the link to his battle rap so y'all can see I ain't just BSing.
Fine.
I'll put it down in the description, y'all. The link to the battle rap. But
I'll watch it.
Killed that nigga. Yeah, but I'm out, y'all.
alright, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and let her disappear, and then we'll get to the closing argument. Okay, y'all. So we back here. Chair's gone. I guess it's gone. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. You know, I hope. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I had a great
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it was
two really
good.
good
Y'all,
guests.
yeah, for real. Like I like that. I like having
Multiple
that,
opinions?
Yeah, multiple opinion, that open conversation. As y'all know, when it's all said and done, your boy gonna have opinion on everything, even if you don't know what he's talking about.
Accurate.
So it's good to let y'all be able to get some opinions from other people as well. So I like to say thank you to Angel and Matt.
Yes.
For coming
Thank
forward
y'all.
and talking to us. Y'all, we gonna put the as a matter of fact, y'all, I'm gonna put the link to the Trick Daddy song that I'm talking about too at the bottom so they can go see, cause it might be people in Minnesota don't even know that song. They be like, oh shit, that's the song.
I
Let's
don't-
go check that out.
They're not gonna. All right. I'm just kidding. They might like it. We gonna see. Cause I want to listen to it all the way through now. Like I do. Like y'all made me feel like I need to listen to
Yeah,
it.
you
So
need to
I'm
listen
gonna
to
check it out.
All right, y'all. So we already know y'all. Yeah, you know. Y'all already know Hoe for Ludacris. Y'all already know that one. So we'll need y'all to go see that. Everybody know that one, right? It's the JT Money, Hoe Problems, and then Figure You a Hoe, Trick Daddy Dollars,
TWD.
TWD, representing the South Side.
All right.
But yeah, that was good. So think this a good format? Like what I mean, like having the guests. You
Yeah,
think-
no, I love having guests because your opinion is be so absurd that people just need to. It's like black and white. We need to put some other shades of gray in the middle, because it's like we so extremely different with our opinions. So
and what we did what it was, episode 7 was our first guest, right?
yeah, I believe.
And
it was
then
that.
this is episode 11.
This is 12.
12, episode 12 with our guest.
Yeah.
So we probably will throw another guest, probably about another 5 to 7 episodes. Y'all, we'll try to get us a guest, and we'll try to get somebody from Q side. We'll try to see if Clear Bottle of Water will fly somebody from Minnesota down to come join us.
I can get one of my white friends to come down. We can get a white person opinion,
There you go, for real.
or we can get Emmy.
But Emmy ain't white though.
She not.
Emmy Cuban. So it's like, Yeah, we probably can do something.
We'll figure it out. We got time.
Yeah,
we know people that know people.
We'll get that. But y'all remember what our goal is. Y'all, we're getting so close to our goal. Y'all, we getting so close to our goal. So episode 11 and episode 10, we mentioned that we have a goal that we want to try to get up to 50 subscribers, right? And then because we wanted to make a tangible goal, and it's getting close.
Right.
It's getting real close.
We are.
Like I looked at it, we're over the 40 threshold and everything. So like I said, man, whatever y'all are doing out there, whatever we're doing out there, is working.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is just tell a friend, be like, hey, check this out. And like I said before, if you post it on Facebook, like I said, I got one of them sitting there, episode 9. Episode 9 got like 70-something people that done said something about it, but none of them touched the link to come and watch the show. They said all the haze on Facebook, thumbs up on Facebook, liked on Facebook, but none of them don't even know the video. The video can be like watch how I kill these babies, and people just. We ain't even gonna look at it. Just gonna say I liked it. You feel me? It ain't really doing nothing for the channel. You feel me? So but what y'all doing? Whatever y'all doing, it is. Whatever y'all doing, it is. Because we are getting the people to come in to watch, to subscribe. So just if y'all like what y'all are getting and everything, and y'all want somebody else to enjoy what y'all enjoy, text them the link. Yeah. There it is. Text them the link. That's the best way of doing it. Because when I text somebody the link, guess what? They say no. It's like, you got like 100 more views over here or something. Like that. It's like more views because it's like they go and they see that one, and then they realize there's others, and then they say, oh, this thing says episode 10 on it. I mean, it's 9 other episodes somewhere. Let me go, and so it's like that. So, but thanks for all the support, everybody. Yes, whatever it is that's going on,
thank you,
working.
Thank you.
So. Yeah, we getting close to that 50, y'all. I think by the time this come out, if things keep going the way it's going, we're going to hit the 50, and then we can raise it.
We can set another goal.
Set another goal.
Yeah.
Because remember what I said, y'all. Always remember that, because I'm always remembering. The worst goal you can ever set for yourself is a goal that is easy to reach. So never make an easy goal your permanent goal. That's the worst goal you never make for yourself. All right.
Reach it and think you did something. You ain't really did nothing.
You're gonna reach it and think you did something. Yeah. Because our maximum goal is how many people it is in the world? That's our maximum goal. You feel me? Some billions. You feel me? Like 8 billion people or something like that. So we get 8 billion subscribers.
We still international?
Yeah, we still international.
Oh man,
I checked it.
Girls still international shit.
Our international viewers went up, but the thing about it is, remember the video that we had that got blocked and only international people can see it? Now that is blocked, like from international people. Yeah. But I looked at the percentage yesterday. The international percentage is still going up. Okay. So y'all, we doing something, y'all. Somebody over in Zimbabwe is having their friends like yo, Kuta.
All right. All right. Don't make us lose them.
Oh, my bad. Because y'all might be in Europe. So my bad.
Accurate.
My bad.
Yeah. All right. But thanks again, though. Thank y'all for joining us for episode 12. Making sense of nothing. Y'all. We're going to go ahead and close this one out.
Yeah.
It's getting long. She said.
Turning, you miss me. Yeah, I wanted to say that. Say another one so I can say.
Man, it wasn't that hard of a. I don't know. You can't
say, I never heard her say that one.
All right, y'all. But I'm your girl Q, aka Qlicious.
And this be your boy Miller, aka Miller the One. See y'all in episode 14. We skipping 13.
Bye. Bad luck.
Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. I search around the